good day and a great Saturday. Just got back from singing at a wedding gig, and so I thought it'd be fun to do a quick live stream of some yo-yo tricks and just hang out with y'all. So hope y'all enjoyed the stream, and welcome. Yo, how's it going, Ethan? Welcome, Domino Brothers. It is a fancy day today, indeed. Hope y'all are having a great Saturday. I'm trying to figure out, there's a regen there that I've been trying to learn, and it's really sketchy, but I've been trying to figure it out. I'll figure it out eventually. Can I do 1A? Yes, I can do some 1A. I'll do some 1A in just a second. Let me grab a 1A yo-yo really quick. I've got one right here. Yo, how's it going, young Braga? Welcome, welcome. How's it going, Nate? We got a request for Godspeed. Let's go. Dang, messed up the ending. No, so close. That's the idea anyway. Something like that. Yo, how's it going, Mr. Booga? And how's it going, Madeline? Welcome, welcome. Bruh. Got some unhinged comments already, but it's, it's part of streaming, I guess. Do a double. A double what? I could do a double laceration. Well, bam. I could do a double on trapeze. Could do a double or nothing. There's lots of doubles. Yo, how's it going, Josiah? Welcome, welcome. Madeline, can I do the DNA? Yes, I can. Let me find my yo-yo that has a finger spin dimple. I've got one right here. That's my hardest trick I can do. Well, I will show you in just a moment. Got a DNA request to start us out. Got our DNA. But hardest trick that I know would be this double or nothing whip straight to tower, which I finally landed first try. Let's go. Every time someone asks me what my hardest trick is, I go for that, and it takes me like 10 tries, and I actually landed it first try this time. So you love to see it. Might mean that I'm getting better at the trick finally. Thank goodness. Double release. Oh, is the trick that I posted today with the double soul or the soul hum released? That one might be a fun one to try here in a little bit. I need to hype myself up for that one. That's actually like super hard. Sup, yo, thanks Madeline, I appreciate it. W's in the chat for Madeline, thank you for the support. Thank you, thank you. Looks so cool, like origami with a yo-yo. It does kind of look like that, doesn't it? Thank you, Josiah, appreciate it. Try that again. Surprised to save that. We'll get that one under control here in a second. There we go. That's a good one. Right into an axle nut. You love to see it. Alright, we'll see you around, Madeline. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Zontal indeed. That is what I was just working on. Got some Zontal tricks and then I ended up right in an axle nut. Not necessarily the most ideal way to end a Zontal trick, but you know, it's fine. Alright, let's get another Zontal trick in here that doesn't end in an axle knot. How about that? I'm debating whether I go for it. There's this, like, we take those around the neck. We absolutely take those. You came up with another trick called the tech triangle. Nice. You should post a video about it if you haven't already. There we go. Such a fun way to bind, man. Do I have a black yo-yo? I actually don't. Well, I do actually. Never mind, I do. I forgot that I did. It's one of my newer yo-yos. Got it right here. The thing is though, if I use this, you won't see anything that's going on except for what the string, except the string moving, because of like black suit, or I guess it's a tux actually, black tux on black background on black yo-yo, like you won't see anything except the string. Mildly, yes. I am actually hired from the sea, don't worry. Yo, how's it going, Tyler? Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody is having an awesome weekend. Got lots of new faces in the chat today. Appreciate y'all being here. If you are enjoying this kind of content, please do consider double tapping the stream and showing YouTube that you're enjoying your time. Ah, so close. So close. Almost landed it. You're new to the stream. Yo, thanks Tyler, appreciate it, man. W's in the chat. We got a new sub from Tyler. Thank you, thank you. Let me just make sure that my chat is showing all of the chats. Nice regens, thank you. I am a regen enjoyer. Dang. Regens are just so much fun. I really like them. So I'm glad you enjoy them as well. You're Josiah's brother. You stole the phone. Oh boy. Do the DNA. I got you, fam. Don't worry. Before your very eyes, a finger spin to a DNA. Boom. You're also yo-yo. Nice. What kind of yo-yoing do you like to do, Tyler? Mr. Buga is your brother. Lol. Thanks for sharing the stream with your brother, my friend. You've been yo-yoing for 3 years and you do unresponsive. Nice. Take a wild guess how long I've been yo-yoing. And I'll give you a hint, it's longer than you might think. Yo, how's it going, Jay? We got another Godspeed request. Well, people are guessing how long I've been yo-yoing. So fun. 9 years, a little bit more. Yo, how's it going, Newt? Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. Where's the donate link? I wish I had a donate link, but I have not hit enough watch time hours to have a donate link. But when there is one, I will let you know. It'll show up, when there is one, it'll show up in the, like by the chat bar. There will be like a little $sign. If you're on Android, otherwise you'd go to the desktop version of YouTube and donate from there. I'm a newer streamer, and so I do not have a donate link yet, but all y'all being on the stream, I appreciate you being here regardless. So thanks for hanging out, I appreciate it. Probably at least 11. Jake can keep going. 12, keep going. Did anyone here watch the Colorado State's live stream? There was a live stream and I missed it? Bro. Sag. Is it still going? It might still be going. What's up? Yo. How's it going? Anxiety. 15 years? That's close enough. I've been yo-yoing for 15 years, coming up on 16 in a very short period of time. Yo, how's it going, Jameson? Thank you. That's so close. I've been trying to figure out a whip from there. You've been yo-yoing going on 4. Nice. Or 3 going on 4. Sick. No, and in top 3 were Mark, Pat, Kenny, and Chris Rodriguez. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Mark was top 3 in prelims as well, too. Good for him. What's the best thing about yo-yo? That's a great question. I think the best thing for me about yo-yo is, I guess there's 2 best things for me. One is the community aspect, for sure. People are always the most important thing. And then on top of that as well, being able to just like be creative and being creative in like a flowy, artsy kind of way that's like almost like dance. It's almost like a sport. Like it's its own kind of like flowy art. That's really fun. It's very satisfying. What off-string yo-yo do I use for my vids? I use a bunch of them actually. Depends on my mood, I guess, but I've been using mostly the Japan Technology Seal, which is this one. Is the one that I use in most of my vids. But I also use like the iYoYo Unlimited sometimes, especially for glow in the dark. I've used the ACO Vamos 2 in a bunch of videos. And I've also used the Japan Technology Jet Set and Amulet Pros as well. I've used a bunch of different off-string yo-yos. And for Black Friday, I just got a pair of Boundless from Wild that are going to be coming in hopefully soon. Just ordered those yesterday. So I'll probably be making some videos with them in the coming weeks. You've been yo-yoing since you were 6? Nice. That means I've been yo-yoing for 2.5 year life in length. That's nuts. Oh goodness. That's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Well, there's been a lot of newer yo-yo players lately, especially with how big it's been getting on online, and so that actually makes a lot of sense. And I started when I was, I was relatively young too. I was probably in like junior high or maybe elementary school. Use a bimetal yo-yo? Sure. I've got one in my pocket right now. Throwing since 6 is crazy. You started at 10. I mean, I know some kids that have started pretty young. There's a kid in our yo-yo club right now he's really young and he's been yo-yoing since last December. I don't know how old he is, but he comes with his dad like every week, or not every week, every month. And I mean, at the crux of it, a yo-yo is a toy anyway, right? Like it's definitely meant to be fun, and so. Well, it can be like, a complicated art form in a competition. At the end of the day, it is a toy that is intended to be fun too. I love this yo-yo, man. It's such a fun one. Yeah, no, seriously, I agree. Like, if you're enjoying it and you keep going with it, I'd be really excited to see how far you go with it. Because like there are some really great players that have started when they were very young. Like I don't know how old Mir Kim was when he started, but he was pretty young if I remember. And I mean, look at him now, right? Like, do I have a Discord? Yes. I mean, I have a personal Discord. I don't have a Discord just for like my YouTube or anything. But I use Discord for like yo-yo stuff mainly and some gaming stuff. On Christmas you started yo-yoing. Nice. I started in the winter. I don't remember if it was in December or if it was in I don't know. It was somewhere in the winter. I don't remember exactly. Was when I started. How old were you when you started, Newt? You started pretty recently, didn't you? In the last couple of years. I want to say you've been throwing for like 2 years, 2 or 3. There we go. Should really do an off-string ASMR video. Honestly, that might be a good idea. I have a couple off-string videos that have no music, that are like widescreen videos, right? Where it's literally just the sound of the off-string yo-yo. I might need to do some more of those. I thought about doing that as a stream too, actually, just just not even talking the entire stream and just like having the sound of the yo-yo going and like streaming at like 2 a.m. or something when people are trying to sleep. I don't know, could be an interesting idea. I appreciate the offer, Tyler, but I try and make sure that on Discord I mainly just interact with people that I either already know from real life or are part of the Discord that I'm already part of. But I appreciate it, my friend. I know, right, Josiah? It's kind of a silly idea, but believe it or not, a couple weeks ago, I actually did a stream like that, where like I was jet lagged out of my mind from coming back from being out of the country, and I did like a late night stream, and I hardly talked at all. And believe it or not, there were a lot of viewers actually for some reason. Yeah, sorry about that, Tyler. Trying to stay safe online as I can, you know. But you can always post some of those videos to your own YouTube channel as well too, and feel free to at me on it if you are interested in me seeing it, or posting it on one of the yo-yo discords like the R Thrower Discord, or the Anti Discord. And if I see it, happy to take a look at it there. I just prefer to have my interactions on Discord be in a group setting rather than in DMs, personally. You have a gamer channel? Nice. What kind of games do you play on it? My guess is Minecraft or Roblox, because those have been big gaming niches for younger audiences. Dang, so close. Yo, how's it going, Josiah? You believe it? Yeah, you posted a video of you randomly yo-yoing for 11 minutes and got 75 views. Nice. Yeah, sometimes it can be hard to get, like, to figure out what, like, works and what doesn't. It's been a lot of trial and error, and I'm still figuring it out myself, too. I kind of just did, like, some of those as just, like, you know, a random idea. And, like, I don't know, sometimes they go well, sometimes they don't. But, yeah, that's part of making content, right? When you get a new yo-yo. Yeah. Or when you got a new yo-yo, or when I got a new yo-yo. Oh, sorry, I missed the initial content. I missed the initial one. Roblox, but you quit for yo-yo when you got a new one. Okay, I understand now. Well, you could consider doing some yo-yo videos along with your Roblox content and see how that goes. You sub to Josiah. Way to support the chat, my friend. You love to see it. Josiah posts some good yo-yo content as well. So close, dude. I thought I had that one. Trying to figure out some better ideas for like how to get out of the Brent stole that aren't just like hopping it out every time. So like we go into our Brent stole. Goodness, what the heck is happening? Hello? There we go. That was really weird. It just like kept not doing anything. I don't know why. Every now and then, Brent Stool just decides not to work for me. So close. I almost had that one. See, that's the challenge with doing arm tricks, is that you end up in really precarious mounts when you're trying to untie the knot. Yo, how's it going, Daxton? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I just got back from singing in a wedding, because believe it or not, I actually do choral singing, not necessarily as my main source of income, but it's one thing that I do on a regular basis. I'm in a couple of professional chamber choirs, or I guess semi-professional chamber choirs, and we just sang for a Catholic wedding, which was fun. It's always nice to be able to sing for those kinds of services. I remember you too as well, Daxton. Appreciate you being back here. I figured out horizontal Yuki slack somewhat recently, but it's really hard to do it when you're wearing a watch. Yeah, no worries, Josiah. Don't feel bad if you don't feel comfortable with that. I also rarely ever tell people how old I am either. Yo, how's it going, Aaron? We got a request for a hook. I got you. Well, bam. 1.0 hook with 1, 2, 3, almost 4. Goodness, maybe we're not landing 4. But with multiple lacerations. One day I will actually figure out the rest of the hooks. But for now, me and 1.0 hook are buddies. And also 1.5 hook as well sometimes. Occasionally. There we go. I wish I could land 3.0 hook, but alas, I have not yet learned it. Do my coolest trick. Well, in my opinion, my coolest trick is this one. So close. With that as the bind. Welcome back, Madeline. You did 3.0 with thick string. I feel like thick string is kind of like the way to go when you want to get better at hooks, isn't it? Because it whips better. I'm going to be trying a bunch of different new string as well with the boundless that I got for Black Friday as well. So maybe some slightly thicker string will help. I don't know. For me, it's also just like the interest factor isn't quite there for me to learn like some of those higher hooks like the 3.0 hook or 4.0, because at that point it's just like windmill arms a little bit. Show you the yo-yo. Yeah, so this is the Yo-Yo Friends Tachyon. It's a really fun yo-yo. I like it a lot actually. I'm not sponsored by Yo-Yo Friends, but I do enjoy a lot of their yo-yos. And this one has a really cool design on the inside. It's kind of hard to see with the lighting. How's it going, Daxton? You're learning a tech combo. Do I have any suggestions on tech elements? Good question. Most of my tech elements are from like 10 or 15 years ago, so I don't know how relevant my tech elements would be, unfortunately. But like, just because like my idea of tech is like stuff like that kind of a thing, or like really dense mounts and whatever. And so like, and those don't necessarily like score the same way as more meta tech does at the moment. And so like my concept of tech and the meta's concept of tech are two different techs, I've come to realize. Doesn't matter, it's not for scoring, just for fun. Okay, well if it's just for fun, then my recommendation would be to experiment with a mount and try as many different ways to get in and out of it as you can. So for example, you may consider double or nothing. That's one of my favorite mounts personally, because there's so much you can do from it. But I like to do kind of like a little bit of some Quijibo into seasick elements and then bounce in and out of those strings a bunch. It just makes for a really fun flowy trick. You like a really fun flow you can do from a double or nothing. Yo, how's it going, Powdered Bronut? Welcome, welcome. I still feel like your username deserves an award for something because it's like it's a really good username in my opinion. I like it a lot. Yeah, no problem, man. Another thing that you can think of too, is like what are your tendencies when you get into a specific mount? Like, do you like because especially when you do like autopilot tricks where you're just kind of like doing tricks and not thinking about it too much, sometimes you can get into a habit of just doing something the same way every time. And so what can be fun is like in the middle of those autopilot tricks, just try and go like either the opposite direction you'd think, or just throw something random in there and see where you land, and try and find an interesting way to get back out of it. And yes, it is a chef's kiss username. It's fantastic. So like for instance, one way that that worked for me was I really liked double or nothing, but I wanted to come up with something different. So I ended up doing that kind of an element one day. That's like this sort of 3D element where I twist around the mount and I land back in the front string, which can then land into multiple triangles depending on the way that you hop out of it. So something that you could try out. Should it be donut or bronut? I'm pretty sure bronut. So those are some things that I think about when I'm making tricks sometimes. But even then, I just kind of like flow with it and try and just say, okay, well, what's something I'd like? What's something I think is cool that would come out of this kind of mount? Or what's something I've never tried before but looks like something that someone else has done, and like come up with your own version of it can be really fun. So like I've seen people do stuff like that before, from various mounts where they'll do like a 1.5, a roll straight into like letting go and getting it right back in. And you can throw stuff like that into an existing combo. Because like I like to do 1.5 rolls like that, for instance. And that can be a fun way to get in and out of it, for instance. And I've never tried that before until just barely. So just some ideas. And also chopsticks are always a fun one to just randomly throw in and see how many interesting ways you can find yourself in a chopstick mount from your regular tech. It's a fun way to spice up the tech combos and make them more interesting. Oh no. Excellent. No. Yeah, those are some things to think about that I like to try out when I'm coming up with new tricks. And actually, like that like sideways Eli hop right there was one where I was just like kind of going in the opposite direction of what I would normally do, where I'd normally go that way. I'm just like, what if I just went the other way? You know, just for fun, you know? You're trying to make a simpler version of every combo. I think that's actually a good idea, honestly, because I feel like it gives you an opportunity to be creative, but have some sort of inspiration to go off of. I've definitely done that with tricks before, that's for sure. Like this follow combo was that I normally do, or that I like to do, is one that is a byproduct of that, where I saw a bunch of cool follow combos back like 10 or 15 years ago when it was cool in competition, and I came up with my own version of it. Hello again, Daxton. Trying to see, like, I'm trying to come up with ideas for those like inverted hooks, or not inverted hooks, inverted chopsticks, because like it finds itself like in a green triangle somehow. It's just like, in what direction do I have to go for it to like become a triangle? It's the things we try and figure out while trying new tricks. Got a loud bearing now. But we had a request earlier for a double release, which is a trick that I posted, I believe today actually. But it's a solo hum trick where you're doing 2 off-string yo-yos at the same time. And then you release them both around your leg. But it's super hard. Because not only does it go around your leg, you know, the tendency is for it to just go sideways for one thing. The other problem is that even if you do get it up, you have to somehow land both of them on the same string anyway. And so it lends itself to being a very difficult trick to land. Right, because it like tends to launch itself to the side when I'm trying to like just send it around my leg. What I found that worked well before was to do it from like a one-handed mount, which is what I probably should be doing. So let's try that. Well, that happens sometimes. Solo hum is a tricky style, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I've heard some mixed opinions on that, but the general consensus is that have been mediocre for the most part for Lunchly, but I've never tried it myself, so this is all just going based off of videos online, so take it with a grain of salt, right? Ah, dang. See, that one I released too late, right? I need to release it a little earlier. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. I need to release it a little bit earlier. Extremely random question. Have I ever made a slide on the stairs? Absolutely, I have. I've tried it in multiple ways. When I had carpeted stairs, it was less problematic. I would I would go down the stairs in a sleeping bag, which was a lot of fun. I'd slide down it in a sleeping bag. If you have carpeted stairs, would recommend it, it's fun, but just be careful. It can be easy to get hurt if you're not careful. But I can say that I was not that careful when I was a kid either. Ah, dang. Really want to land this. You're making a deluxe stair slide. Do tell. What are your plans for the deluxe stair slide? Is it like going down this on a mattress? Are you like designing and creating a slide? I need to know the specifications of this deluxe stair slide. Dang. It's such a hard trick to land, man. Yo, how's it going, Ella? Thank you. I just got back from performing at singing in a wedding with the chamber choir I'm in, and so I have not yet changed out of my tux. So I thought I'd do a fancy stream today. Oh, I almost forgot. I've been trying to learn a new trick from the Offstrings channel on the Throwers Discord. There's this cool stall you can do. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Tyler. I don't think I understand the question. Okay, so it's like, oh no, that's not how it works. There's some like way to stall the yo-yo, where you can do like a little trapeze in the middle of those rolls. I'm trying to figure it out. Like it looks so straightforward, but every time I try and do it, I like majorly mess it up. Right? Because like I'll hit my hand with it, or the yo-yos will clash. And I feel like it's not that hard of a trick, but maybe it is. Maybe I'm just misunderstanding this trick. It doesn't seem that hard, but every time I try it, it proves me wrong. Okay. Nope. There's a way to do this stall, and it allows you to then do the rolls in the opposite direction. And if the rolls are going in the opposite direction, like this way, for instance. Now that's gonna die really quick here. But if you've got it rolling in the opposite direction and you have it rolling consistently, there's a really cool trick you can do that's like an infinite, like double on rolling that's super fast and it looks really cool. But I'm really bad at controlling the reverse rolls. I'm not sure what trick that is, Via. New title. What do you mean by new title? Like a new title for the stream? I'm starting to wonder if I'm getting all of the chat messages because some of these seem out of context. And see, that's the thing is like whenever I try and move the yo-yo, it goes the other way. Alright, sounds good. You're getting gym mats and laying them down on the stairs, and you're writing them down on different things like cardboard. Cardboard is always a really good option. Giant bean bags, nice. Sleeping bags, great choice. More gym mats, nice. That's all you figured out so far. Got to brainstorm the rest. Well, I think those are some great ideas to start with, that's for sure. Surprised I actually got that almost on first try. What other tricks do? I can show you some. So, we go just to standard off string. There's lots of different tricks I know. I'm still new to solo hum, and to off string in general for that matter, but thing. But trying to get better at it. Yo, thanks man. Thank you for the support, I appreciate it. W's in the chat for our new subs. Thank you so much, Via. Appreciate it. Godspeed using my oldest yo-yo. My oldest yo-yo can unfortunately not spin very long, so it may make it a little bit difficult to do Godspeed on it, you know. But that is a cool idea. Dang. Yeah, my oldest yo-yo does not spin very long, and its gap is about as thin as the string. So it makes it pretty impossible to do Godspeed, unfortunately. I'm surprised that snagged just barely. Huh. Guess we got a knot in the string, or in the axle or something. Every now and then, or no, I just snagged weird. UFO on my smallest yo-yo? Sure, happy to try that. I don't have that many small yo-yos actually, believe it or not. The smallest yo-yo is probably this one. I need to get an actual like small yo-yo. And then I'll go to the biggest, or the coolest trick. A UFO on my smallest yo-yo. Do I have a normal yo-yo? Yes, this is a normal yo-yo. I mean, it's like a little small, but not too bad. But as you can see, I'm going to need to fix that string tension. That's more like it. But yeah, this is a relatively normal yo-yo. It's just like a little small. We got another request for Godspeed. I got you, fam. Dang. 1 second. I messed it up, but that's okay. We'll try it again. Something like that, you know? Something along those lines. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Oldest yo-yo? I mean, like genuinely, like this thing doesn't spin like at all, hardly. I'm glad that you're enjoying the videos, Via. Like that's how long it spins. It's already gone. So like, unless you want me to just do like a meme, like stuff like that, where like stuff like that. Which I mean, it's funny at times, right? But like this, there's literally no way this thing is gonna spin long enough to do Godspeed. But that's just because it's not what it's intended for, right? It's intended for tricks more like this. And it's very good for what it is, or for what it's intended for the most part. It was given to me as a gift from someone who does yo-yo entertainment as their main gig. One of the original grandmasters of yo-yo, Dale Meyerberg, a legend. Super cool guy. I'm glad you're enjoying the vids though, Via. Thank you, thank you. But in any case, hope y'all are having a good weekend so far. I've probably got to head out, but I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for the support. If you enjoyed the stream, please do leave a like and subscribe so you can be notified for future content and for future streams. But yeah, with that, thank you so much and have a good Saturday.